Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Bethany, and today I'm showing you guys how I paint my nails using regular nail polish. Yes, regular nail polish. As opposed to what? As opposed to gel polish, or I don't know what else you can paint your nails with. Craft paint? Maybe if you want, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm showing you guys how I do that. The story behind this is that people ask me when I'm wearing regular nail polish if I'm wearing gel. And so to me that's like the biggest compliment ever, because gel polish looks so good, it looks so thick and shiny and glossy, and yes. So I figured I would show you guys some of the things that I do to achieve the results that I get. I knew that it looked like gel because that's like what I wanted it to look like. I did it on purpose. So by taking a couple extra steps, you can really make your regular nail polish manicure look super professional. And yeah, the nail polish line that I'm using in this video is by Simple Colors. And I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's super affordable. Each nail polish is only $1.99, and you can get it at Meijer, at Target, at Walmart, at Walgreens, I think Rite Aid. Like, you can pretty much get them anywhere, and they are pretty good quality. Now, of course, they're not really comparable to Essie or OPI or any of the high-end brands of nail polish. But if you're just buying a nail polish, like, I would compare them to Sally Hansen. I think that they're a great line of nail polishes, and they're really, really good prices. So that's why I absolutely love them, if you can't tell. But yeah, so if you want to know why I have so many, this is not even half of them. Like, literally, it's out of hand. It's a little unhealthy, but let me tell you. So me and my friend Jaquista back at home in Ohio, we used to, like, I don't know how we got on this nail polish kick, but we used to just buy them all the time. And we were obsessed with getting like every single color imaginable. So we would go to the store and like go to a different store, because Walgreens and Giant Eagle and Walmart would have like different colors, and we would like go to all of them and try to like get the new colors. And when a new line came out, like, we were just kind of over the top with this. And so I literally have over 100 of these nail polishes that I have personally bought. Yes, that is at least $200 worth of nail polish that I bought. So that's why I have so many of them, and I really like them. I like the price that they are compared to the value that you get. You really can't beat that. Of course, if they were like high-end, like OPI and Essie and, you know, like that, it would be like too good to be true, you know? But at the same time, they're not gonna chip off your nails in 5 minutes. Like, they're gonna stay on your nail pretty well as long as you take care of your manicure. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a few tips and tricks that I do to get the results that I get. So keep watching for that. Also, two things. On my ring finger on my right hand, it's gonna look like I was not paying attention and I just got it on my cuticle and I didn't get it off. That's not the case. I know the color just looks super, super similar, but I promise you guys, I was cutting my cuticles 2 days before I filmed this, and I cut my cuticle and I bruised it, and that's what it was. I had a bruise on my cuticle in 2 places, and I just don't want you guys to think that I'm just like showing you guys how to do your nails sloppy, because that's not what I'm doing. So yeah, that's all that is. And the other thing I wanted to mention is that I'm using 100% acetone in this video, and if you haven't used it before, it's very, very drying to your nails and your cuticles. And I forgot to put on lotion after I filmed it, so when you see the end result, my cuticles might look a little ashy. You know those like really, really pretty nail pictures where they have like, oh, like the oily, like the cuticle oil on their cuticles? Yeah, you're not gonna get that in this video. It's a little ashy, but I figured I would just tell you guys so we could just have it all out in the open. Just put it out on the table so we know what it is. Okay? Alright, let's get into it. We've been talking way too much. Longest intro ever. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Let's get started now. Now, insert video here.
You will need a nail buffer, acetone, nail polish color, clear top coat, and an e.l.f. concealer brush. So to start, I am buffing off each nail, just a fine coat. I'm doing this basically to get any excess layer of oil off my nails and to have a textured surface for the nail polish to adhere to better. So I'm starting off with this top coat, but really you want to use a base coat for this. I would have been using a base coat except I ran out, but I do not recommend using a top coat for this. Using something that's a base coat is going to be much better for the longevity of your manicure. So now I'm going to go in with the Sinful Color nail polish in Mauveilous, and I'm going to start by pushing it up near my cuticle and then going back and filling in the sides. And when you do this, you kind of get that perfect round edge that you always get when you go to the nail salon. And then you just want to make sure that you do not leave any empty spaces on the edges. You want to make sure that you turn your nail to every angle. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. concealer brush with some acetone, and I'm just going to clean up the edges. And this brush makes it so easy just to clean it up and make it look perfect, just like when you go to the salon. So I'm going to continue doing that on all of my nails on this hand, and like I said, I'm going to push it up in the center and then just fill in the sides and make sure I turn my hand to make sure I can see, and then once again cleaning it up with the concealer brush and the acetone. And there's a cotton ball there too. I don't know if you can see it because the background is so white, but yes, there's also a cotton ball that I'm just dabbing the brush on so that the brush is not soaked in wet. Also, when you're applying the first coat, you really want it to be sort of uneven. You don't really want it to be an even coat, and you want it to be relatively thin. The reason being because when you have a thick layer that's even, what it does is it just makes it easier for that whole entire layer to just pop off and peel off easily. But if you have a thin layer, it's just easier for it to stick to the nail. So that's what I prefer doing. And like I said, I'm doing the same thing on the opposite hand. Now, when you use your left hand, I use my left hand first. Yeah, I use my left hand first. But when you're using your left hand, you just want to go a little bit slower. But when you have the concealer brush, it makes it so much easier to clean up and to use the left hand. But just take your time. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Like I said, you can always fix your mistakes. But yeah. So at this point, I am just checking to see if it's dry. And since the layer was so thin, it was already dry, so I could move on to the second coat. So I'm doing the second coat the exact same way. No need to really explain. It's a little bit thicker, this coat, but I'm just going in and making sure that I get all the sides, making sure everything is nice and even. At this point, I want it to look pretty even, but even if it's not now, it's okay. We are going to do 3 coats of nail polish, and I know you're like, hello, 2 is enough, but this tutorial is about making it look like gel polish, and gel polish is very thick, and that is how I achieve that look. And so that is what this tutorial is about. That's what we're doing here. So we're doing 3 coats of nail polish the same exact way each coat. So I'm finishing up the first coat, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the third. I'm waiting for my nails to dry. So as you can see, everything is starting to come together. If I can get back in the frame. Bethany, hello, what are you doing? But yeah, so as you can see, it's starting to look better. When we did the first coat, I know it looked a little scary, like, what is this girl doing? Does she know what she's doing in this tutorial? But as you can see, everything comes together really nicely, and don't get discouraged if you start off and it doesn't look perfect at first. Multiple coats is what really makes a nail polish pop, okay? So now I'm gonna go in with Rush Top Coat. I got this from Sally, and I'm just going to apply it the same exact way. I'm just going to make sure that I cover the entire nail. One thing that I have seen with nail polish is that they do the nail polish really well and they cover the entire nail, and then when they do the top coat, they just kind of like stroke it down the middle, and you can obviously tell. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on all my nails, and believe it or not, this top coat dries really fast, guys. It's like 60 seconds. So it seems like a lot to do 3 coats. Yes, I know, three top coats. It seems like a lot, but it dries really, really fast, so you don't really have to worry about that. So I'm just letting that dry before I go in with my second coat. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. This is a pretty simple process, but there are a couple tips like layering the nail polish and using the concealer brush with some acetone and dabbing it on a cotton ball, to clean up those edges. That is really the main thing that makes it look really, really, really polished and look really nice. But the main thing is just taking your time and not rushing. Whenever I rush to do my nails, we're on the third coat now, guys. Whenever I rush to do my nails, they always turn out bad. Like, you just have to set aside time to do it, because I bought nail polishes that are supposed to dry really fast and all this stuff, and it always looks like crap. It just always looks bad, or it always just chips off in 5 seconds. So I just have to set aside time to do this, but it is totally worth it. So this is the last coat, putting that away. And this is the finished result. At this point, my nails are dry. I waited for them to dry again. And yeah, they look super shiny, they look super glossy, and they do look a lot like gel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and that's it.
Alright, you guys, so that's everything that I did to get the result that I get on my nails. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you learned something. I know that doing your nails at home can be the struggle sometimes. It can be really hard, especially if you're right-handed and you're trying to use your left hand, or vice versa. But with some practice, you guys can get really good and be pros and never have to go to the salon again. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this. So I will see you guys in my next one. Love you guys. Bye. Everybody, it's Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you guys this grungy fall look that I'm wearing right now. I really love this look. I am so excited for fall. I'm so excited for fall makeup, for fall fashion, for fall weather and the colors and just everything about fall I absolutely love, and I cannot wait. Layering is like my favorite thing to do, and